Today we're going to talk about the Mobius strip and the magic behind it. First we're going to go over a little bit of discussion about basically this rectangle has two surfaces. We know that because if you were to try to draw a line on this surface, if you want to draw a line all the way around it, you'd have to pick the paper up and flip it over. There's no way to keep going around and around this surface with this piece of paper without picking the paper up and going around it. If we were to take a very similar rectangular piece of paper and fold it like so and make a cylinder out of it, how many surfaces does this have? This cylinder has two surfaces as well, because if you wanted to go all the way around this paper, the cylinder, you got to go all the way around this side. Well, to go around the outside, you have to pick the pencil up to go around the outside of it. Now the Mobius strip is a little bit different. A Mobius strip, we're going to take a rectangular piece of paper, and instead of making it a cone, a cylinder like this, we're going to give it just a little twist. Just like so. Just like so. My paper's a little catty corner. And how many surfaces do you think this has? Well, it's nothing more than this piece of rectangular paper, which has two surfaces. We made it into a cylinder, and we showed that it has two surfaces. Let's try drawing a line on one surface of this Mobius strip. Around and around we go. Okay, I'll put it down a little bit here. Now I had it pick my marker up. And just keep them going around and around. Can you see that? Around and around we go. Marker still hasn't come up yet. And look at that. We're back to where we started from. So how many surfaces do you think the Mobius strip has on it? Well, we managed to write or draw our path along the entire both. Wait a minute, there's not two surfaces, there's only one. How is that possible? And that is the question of the Mobius strip. You can get on both sides of the paper without picking up the marker. Now another little piece of magic I'd like to show you is if you cut this piece of paper in half down this line, what do you have? You have two pieces of paper. If I take this cylinder and I cut it in half down the center line, what happens? Let's cut it in half and see. Well, now I have two cylinders. What happens if I take this strip of paper and cut it in half? Let's see. We're just going to cut it right smack down the middle. Okay, are we going to have two Mobius twists? Are we going to have two pieces of paper? Or are we magically only going to have one longer piece of paper with a twist? And that is magic. Wow. What do I have? Do I have two Mobius strips? No, I've got one really long Mobius strip. Now, how did that happen? That is the magic behind the Mobius strip.